Hi Glispa team, my name is Brianne and I'm applying for the graduate entry program. I'm going to share with you all today my favorite piece of technology and the impact it has had on my life. Now, I use my phone on a daily basis and I love how accessible it is, which makes it one of my top choices as my favorite pieces of technology. But what truly makes my phone special are the apps that I use on it every day. And one of those apps in particular has been very beneficial in my life and it has made a positive impact. That app is the Google Translate app, and that is what I'm choosing as my favorite piece of technology. Now, the basic concept of this app is that it allows you to instantly translate words, sentences, phrases between over 100 languages right on your phone. So my first time going abroad was when I moved to Italy for 6 months to study. But when I moved to this small Italian town, I knew very little Italian, and what I did know, I was not confident in speaking. This presented a problem right away as my roommates and I needed to get pictures taken for our visas. And the only place in this little town was a photo booth run by an Italian couple who spoke no English at all. And with our limited proficiency in Italian, we were not able to communicate with this couple what we needed. They couldn't understand us, we couldn't understand them, but we desperately needed these photos. So in trying to find a solution to our problem, I remembered that I had downloaded an app before I left for Italy that was meant for translation. So in thinking this might be our answer, I pull out my app and I type in English what I want to say. And in my surely broken Italian accent, I ask this couple for our visa pictures. And the next thing I know, my roommates and I are all walking out of this little photo booth with visa pictures in hand, ready to go apply for our visas. This app really allowed us to communicate by breaking down that language barrier, and it was imperative for us to be able to stay and study in Italy. And it set the tone for the rest of my study abroad experience because it encouraged me to go meet new people and connect with new people and speak with new people, even if I wasn't confident in my language abilities and they weren't able to communicate with me. I knew that I had this accessible app in my hand at all times where that would be able to break down that language barrier between us. And this app has not only been useful in my time abroad, it's also helped a lot while at home in my professional life. When I worked for the University of Oklahoma at the Study Abroad office as an intern, we sent out many students to go study abroad, as well as receiving many international students from all over the globe who came to our school to study. And part of my job was to help those students adjust to life at our school. It was to make them successful here and have a great time while they were there. But some students came in with little to no proficiency in English, so it made it very difficult for us to communicate with each other, making my job seemingly impossible. But I knew right at my fingertips I had my app. I had an accessible app that I was able to allow them to use to type in their native language whatever request, whatever question, whatever they needed to tell me, and easily enough it would come out in English so that I could understand it, so that I could get them what they needed to make sure that they were successful. And so this app was once again allowing me to communicate with someone from a different culture, with a different language, and it broke down that language barrier. And so it was imperative that I had it because without that, I wouldn't have been able to be successful at my job. Without helping those students and getting them what they need, I would not be successful in that position. So in my personal life and my professional life, this app has had such a positive impact, and it's really given me a quick, accessible, and a quality way for me to break down language barriers and communicate with multiple people, which has vastly improved my communication skills. And it's just given me the confidence to travel to new places that I might not know the language, and it's allowed me to immerse myself in new cultures, and it's encouraged me to connect with and meet with so many new people. So it's been a valuable resource in my life, and I know it will continue to be that in the future because I'm going to start my career in a rapidly global world, and I'm going to continue traveling around the world, and so it will continue to have that positive impact. And because of that positive impact in my past, in my present, and even in the future that this app has had on my life, it was a clear choice as why it was my favorite piece of technology. And I hope if you don't already have this app on your phone, you can go download it now so it can have that same positive impact on your life, and it can be another beneficial tool that you can use in your life. Well, thank you so much, Glispa team, for listening to me today and hearing about my favorite piece of technology and the impact it has had on my life. Bye.